I was sitting here talking and I realized I didn't put myself into the what's it called? Into the show, into the what do we call this? Into the presentation. Oh my goodness. Okay, so welcome. And I am going to go ahead and make sure this is working. Go ahead and tell me, even if you're catching this on the replay, is there snow on the ground where you are today? I know I have a lot of friends um, who are in the South that right now have snow on the ground and they're not used to it. And I just was curious how you're doing. Um, I want to, yes, let me, oh, no, no, no. I want to share. Oh, no, what happened? Oh, ah, sorry, guys. Why is this going? I don't know if that was playing for you like it was playing for me, but um, but tell me on the in the chat. I want to I'm just trying to copy this. Oh, copy. I got to get out of this. Hold on. Oh my gosh. Thank goodness. Don't ever ask me for technical help. But tell me in the chat how you are doing with the weather. Um before we get started, as I make sure this is everywhere it needs to be, because sometimes um, that is just how. Oh, 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 this is the wrong place. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, guys, I am so sorry. I'm going to be right there. I just have to put this in to the group live now. All right. All right. So here we are coming back over. Okay, so it is melting quickly. Okay, so we got snow on Sunday, okay, and it's not melting. Um, because it was 1 degree when we were driving to school this morning. It might be up to 9 now, but with the wind chill, it's under zero. And this is a picture of our bird feeder because I love watching the little birds get their breakfast while the snow is falling. I told my husband before the storm, I said, go fill up the bird feeder. The birds are going to be hungry. And so, yes, but tell me, it's basically winter everywhere. And I feel for my people who got a lot of snow, but I hope it melts for you fast. Because here it's not melting, it's just everywhere, which is fine. We're used to it up here. I know my Floridian friends and my Texan friends are not used to it. But let's talk about marketing and why it's hard, okay? So a lot of times, so when we think of our business, all right, we have all these different things we can do to promote ourselves, right? You sign up as an agent and you're given logins, you're given an email, and you're told go make a business page and go post about it and tell everyone you're a travel agent. And and that's, depending on, some host agencies have a lot more education, some don't. But you're basically told to promote yourself. And yes, but what does that mean, promote ourselves? Because there's all different types of ways to promote yourself. You could do a podcast, you could write articles, you could post on social media, you could send emails, you can do all these different things. But what happens? Oops, we overcomplicate. We overcomplicate things. I have this slide later in the presentation. Sorry. Um, a lot of times there's all these different avenues and our brains get stuck on all the different possibilities, okay? Because there's so much out there, but we have to boil it down to what marketing does. What is the purpose of marketing? All right? There's all kinds of ways you can do it, okay? You could do what I'm doing right now is marketing. I'm going live and talking about a subject that I'm passionate about, okay? But what marketing does is it builds trust. You are educating potential clients and you're nurturing a future relationship. Everything about marketing is about nurturing. It's like planting a seed and watching it grow. It is the slowest process. But when you think about it, when you plant a seed and you water it every day, it takes a while for that flower to come and bloom. Okay. And that's what marketing is. It's like planting this garden and it's going to eventually bloom, but you have to keep up with it in order for you to see the results. And that's the hardest part, being patient. Okay. And I want to talk about all the different, oops, so when we talk about marketing, there's so many different things we can do, okay? And when I talk about promotional content, meaning, hey, there's this sale here, or oh, there's this, there's that. There's a lot of different ways we can go about that. Now, remember though, marketing is most importantly about building trust, educating potential clients, and nurturing a future relationship. When we are promoting something, we're counting on all this stuff that we've already done to help it grow. Okay. So when we talk about sending out promotional information, we're hoping that all of the credibility we've built will maybe drive someone to action. Now, I want to show you this chart here. It might be hard to read, but this is talking about promotional content. How do people want to see promotional content? And all these different ways you can market. Promotional content is best sent by email. Okay. So why is it hard? Why is it hard? Well, it's hard because we always we always want the quick fix. All right. But it's hard because it takes time. All right. And now look at this. People prefer their promotional info to come over email. Okay. And they're really hard to read, but online videos, YouTube, again, social media, okay, people still want to see those things. However, it skyrockets. Okay. So a lot of times we make marketing harder than it needs to be. All right. This is showing us that people do want to hear from you over email. All right. So 98.6% of marketing emails sent by our industry were delivered, and 42.4% were open. This is according to Statista Research Department. Okay. So, and also just look, when you look at your open rates on emails, if it's above 40%, you're pretty good. Okay. Don't be upset if 30% didn't open your email. Okay. Really, 30 to 40% of opens is a good rate. Okay. And there's lots of reasons for that, but I just want you to know that is okay. Um, but here's the thing: we overcomplicate marketing. You don't have to overcomplicate it. All right. We need all of the different channels. Okay. We need all of this. You need to be on social media. You need to be on email. You need to be somehow giving information out. I'm not saying you have to be on YouTube, you have to be on like, listen, there are only so many things we can do in the world. Okay. Where I focus my energies is email, Facebook, and Instagram. That's where I focus my energy. Okay. Focus your energy where your talents are. If your talents are on making videos, focus your energy there on YouTube, on TikTok for now, I guess. I don't know. Definitely, if you're on TikTok, have a transition plan, okay? So who knows what's gonna happen with that. Um, Podcasts are getting big, you know, but all of it has to come back. And I don't want to say has to, but for all of this to work, having an email list, okay, all of these efforts, if you do a podcast, if you do a YouTube, if you do TikToks, having the repository of having all your contacts in one place overall makes marketing easier. Because what happens if TikTok gets banned again, or if all of a sudden you lose access to your Facebook account because of some bot or something like that? You need an email list, okay, guys? And that is a number one suggestion from anything out of all this stuff. We overcomplicate marketing. I want to make it simpler for you and start with email. You do need social channels. I'm not saying you don't need them. You need them. You need videos. You need them. But so many agents are not taking advantage of what 70% of consumers want to see promotional content. They want to see it in their email. Give them what they want. Okay? So think about it. If you're bombarded with industry experts giving you contradicting tips, like get new clients get new clients and are not sure whether to post to Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, start a podcast, or become a YouTuber, let's start with your email list. Okay. So next week, I'm teaching a training, a free training, 3 ways to grow your email list this year. Okay. It's free. Sign up for either day. It's going to be next Wednesday. I can't remember if it's I think it's at 1 o'clock next Wednesday. I can't remember already. And then Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern time. So scan the QR code, or I'll actually just I can put the URL in the comments here. It's marketing made easy for travelagents.com/list. And I want to see you grow your email list in 2025. And think about it. We overcomplicate these things so much. We don't have to. All right. So let's take a spot next week. Carve out an hour for me. Remember, my mini classes are like 10, 15 minutes, but this is going to be an hour-long training where we go through these 3 strategies and how to get more people on that list. Because at the end, no matter what you do in your marketing, you have to come back into having an email list. Now, do you have to? No, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to have a sustainable business, most agents find success in having a standard email list. So, shovel the snow, scan the QR code, or sign up at the link, and I will see you next week on 3 ways to grow your email list in 2025. All right. So have a good one. Stay warm wherever you are. And I will see you all next week. Bye bye.